Welcome back to another video. This is Aidan O'Brien, and today I'm talking about inner wisdom. So I believe we all have inner wisdom, an inner guidance system, but unfortunately we can't hear it because of all the noise in our life these days. So today I'm going to give you some tips on how to activate your inner wisdom. The first thing is silence. I've talked about this before. Getting really quiet, allowing your mind to slow down, allowing your thoughts to slow down is going to allow you to receive that wisdom. It's going to allow you to receive the guidance. I believe we are receiving all the time. And the closer we get back to ourselves, the closer we get back in alignment, the closer we get to our truth, the more we can receive, the more wisdom we can receive. Now, our body's always talking to us. If you think about it, when you're sick, when you're not feeling good, your body tells you. When you're feeling sad or when you don't have confidence, you're lacking self-belief, you feel it in your body. Your body's always talking to you. The challenge is we're always putting our beliefs, our interpretation, our narrative, which is based on our perception. We are cloaking these emotions. We are cloaking this communication in all our beliefs and all our narratives, all our stories. So the real key to understanding it first is you have to have silence, obviously, to really observe it. But the true key to understanding, to breaking this down, to discovering what's going on here, is to observe without judgment. This is the secret sauce. Okay, maybe you're noticing things, but it's interpreted wrong. You're not translating it. It's like you get a bad translation on Google Translate. Most of our fears, doubts, egos, insecurities, and the stories we've been conditioned to believe subconsciously for our whole life, that is the flaw in the interpretation. Whereas we can practice observation without judgment, we are allowed to really get the accurate translation. Okay, so it's like the Library of Alexandria, all that knowledge that was burned. We talk about the Bible, all the translations over all these years, things get lost in translation. Well, when you can remove your judgment from your body, from your emotions, from your thoughts, and you can allow yourself in silence to receive, you can truly understand the guidance that is meant for you. You can truly understand the power which is there to help you make the right decisions. I believe we all have this inner power. I believe we are all this energy, this divine energy, the spirit. Our truth vibrates at a high level, but it's our fear, our doubt, our insecurities, our perceptions. This is what's at a lower level, a lower vibration, a lower frequency, and it's clouded. It's honestly clouded by our interpretation, by our fears, by our doubts. So what we want to do is we want to start to set the intention to observe. Observe what your body is telling you. When it's a feeling, when it's an emotion about somebody, maybe in your relationship, maybe in a friendship, maybe about your job. When you start to observe what's going on in your body and you listen, you're going to get clarity. Okay, it's also, making any decision in life, making the decision from the right place. So you have to set the intention to let go of the stories, your beliefs, your previously held and programmed beliefs. You have to let them go. If you're wondering why you end up in the same pattern, the same behavior over and over again, it's because your perception is a cloak that's always on all the information. You're choosing the same reactions from the same place. So from today, write this down, observe without judgment. I always talk about the power of observation when it comes from separating from our thoughts. But the truth is our body has so much wisdom. And if you haven't seen my video on the 3 musts for the daily rituals, check out that video because silence is one of those musts. And when you're in silence and you listen to your body, you listen to the guidance, and you can do so without judgment, there is so much power there for you. Now you can choose your actions from the place of the real you. And that's my mission, as most of you guys know by now, or maybe some of you know by now, is Back to You. My Back to You book, my Back to You podcast, my Back to You program. All that matters, guys, is getting back to you, getting back to your truth. And you do that by getting into silence and by observing without judgment. Your judgment is your perception, and your perception is based on previously held constructed beliefs that you've had on repeat. You've had them on repeat for years, maybe even decades. So start today. Let go of the judgment. As soon as you notice yourself judging, let go. Just disconnect from all judgment. And this will extend beyond just yourself as well. When you get into the real world, you step outside and You know, you're observing people in your job or in a cafe or just in life in general, you will start to notice yourself judging. And then you'll be much more conscious to observe without judgment. And you'll say, why am I judging that person? Why am I judging that situation? The judgment is ultimately your desire for control. We all have a desire for control. I don't believe there's anything good or bad, really. It's only, does it suit our preference or not? Does it fit within our realm of control or not? So start with you. Observe without judgment. It will set you free. It will also give you clarity, which will give you confidence. But it will also allow you to do it in the outside world as well. You will be able to observe the world without judgment. And then that's going to set you free, because you're going to say, their behavior is not because of me, it's because of them. And it's going to separate you. That event that happened is because of that, not because of me. So it'll help you disconnect from taking things personally. So if you like this video, if it made sense, let me know in the comments. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. That's how we're going to help us grow. That's how we're going to help get more people back to themselves, is by sharing messages like this. We change the world by changing our world. I will see you in the next one.